And here we go. Your book departure from London Paddington is 1718. Release the doors now and allow the passengers to board. Press P to raise the pantograph. Welcome to the 166. Welcome to the GWR 387. P for the pantograph. And bring the HUD up, and T for the doors. This is why it took a while to load, because we're on the Western Mainlines. There we go. Going to Hayes and Harlington in the Class 387. Right. Let's do it. Let's just have a nice little jaunt across the Great Western Mainline. Not a long journey. Only the electrified section. But there we go. Strange that we're on platform 12. I would have thought this would have departed further down. But maybe. I have no idea. Yeah, look at that. So this is a reskin done by Super Alps, and we've got the sound pack, of course, the AP sound pack. So yeah, this is the South London Network Class 375, reskinned into a 387 by Super Alps, one of his many fantastic reskins. So on the YouTube video, there'll be a link to download this. So there we go. But yes, this is what we'll be driving today. It's a bit laggy, but this is Western Mainlines, so as you can imagine, it's a very, very resource-intensive route. Alright. In comes a HST, using the AP enhancement pack as well, which is very nice. The MTU one, a bit quiet from over here. It can do 110 miles an hour, I believe. Yes, I believe it can do. I believe it's been edited in that way. I don't know if Whisper's turned on, I'm Crazy Dan, and I'm streaming, so I won't see it. Look at that. Yeah, the GWR livery is so snazzy and fancy, and I love it. It's absolutely fantastic, this new livery. I'm looking for, I mean, as much as the HST and stuff like that's a classic train, the day when it's these and the 800s going out of Paddington and obviously the 345s then running alongside them up the Great Western, that's the day I'm looking forward to. I love the look of the modern units. I really do. I really do. So yeah, I probably will get the extensions to Western Mainlines. I probably will. Although when it comes to running them, if I ever did like a proper long run with that much, I'd have to lower the resolution of the game. It won't run on 1080p and do that. No way. I'll have to lower the game settings and stuff like that, but I will get it. Right, so let's get our train to forwards. Let's do that whilst we're sitting around. Let's have a look at some AI as well. So, London Paddington, very laggy. Heathrow Connect. This is Super Alps' livery. The scenario... This scenario doesn't use any of Super Alps' reskins bar the 387. I've had to swap a lot of them out. So, using RW tools because I didn't have any of them. I had the Super Alps ones. I wasn't going to reinstall anything else, so I swapped everything out. So that's fun. It took a bit of a time, but that's what I did. The green looks too dark, but we are essentially underground right now. Look, right, we're in an under bit here, and it's, like, you know, in the evening. It'll probably look a bit brighter once it gets out in the sun, but at the moment we're totally in shadow, so of course it'll look too dark. Of course it'll look too dark. Oh, come on! Oh, look at that! Look at the lovely frames. Time for us to go. First stop is Acton Mainline. Doors have closed. That's it. Right. Frame rate should pick up as we get out of here. There we go. I keep the HUD open because I'm nervous about driving on the Great Western Mainline. That's fun. My settings are currently maxed out, I think, bar anti-aliasing at the moment. So, you know, full whack everything at them. Yeah, pretty much. That's it. Oh, look at that. Look at that nice frame rate. Lovely. I think, nice GWR 166. Very nice. Very nice. Again, the green livery suits them so well. You can see now we're outside. The livery's a lot brighter once we get out into the sun. It's just we are completely in shadow at the moment. Right. That's it. Oh, we're leaving at the same time as another train. I love parallel running. It's so cool. That's it. No, don't do that. There we go. Right. You see it's a lot brighter out here now. The service approach is running fine. Yeah, but the game time slowed down as well, so technically we're okay. Speed limit's gone up to 40. Oh, look at that. Great Western green and first Great Western blue. Purple, if you will. Blue or purple, does it really matter? Full power up to 40. Let's do it. Alright. There's no reason why the game should look any... Oh, I didn't speed then. There's no reason top settings where the game should look any different. It shouldn't look any better or worse. What resolution do you run? I mean, I'm running at 1080p at the moment, so that could have a big thing to do with it. I got a flashing AWS. I have. No, I haven't. No, I haven't. God, the Great Western Mainline is so difficult to see which signal's yours. It's unbelievable. But this is a scenario. That's a screenshot. Did I say scenario when I meant to say screenshot? If I did, then yay. Why has he got no... He hasn't got his markers on. Silly driver. Silly driver. Oh, the frame rate. AP lighting enhancements don't work on Just Train's routes. It shouldn't make any difference. Unless, of course, it's using the default Kuju lighting. Then it probably will make a difference. But as far as I'm aware, it shouldn't have any effect. I have no idea, because it's a Just Train's route. Maybe it does work. But, you know, no idea. I would expect it wouldn't, but maybe it is. Alright, 50 miles an hour. The frame rate's got a lot better now. And 50 miles an hour. Our top speed is 90 for this journey. Even if, because I think we're on the slow lines. Definitely on the slow lines. That's it. And ding. Ding. Lovely. So look at this. This is fantastic. The closest you'll get to a 387 in Train Simulator. Like the old Kuju routes. You know, so the early days rail simulator was made by Kuju. So, you know, if it's using that lighting, like the original like weather setup for the game, then that's the lighting it will play. And if AP have enhanced that, then that's where it will happen. So, I'm not very good at explaining it. I just don't know what's going on. Let's put it that way. I've only driven the JT Newcastle Edinburgh route once. I've never had success in recording it because it's just so unstable. If I drive it in low graphic settings, small resolution, in my, you know, without recording it, I can usually make it. But I have real trouble capturing that route. I'd like to one day, because it's a nice section of the ECML, but you know, 80 miles an hour. There we go. 80, 85, back down to 80. That's fun. Ding, liking the dings. Oops. Accidentally tapped the key by accident. That's fun. 1.9 miles to go until Acton Mainline. Going all the way to Hayes and Harlington. So that's fun. HST hype. Very nice. 75, 76, 77. There we go. Oh, the frame rate. Oh, the ever so beautiful frame rate. That's it. I think that was the North London line that just passed overhead. Oops. When it's lagging like this, it's so difficult to control the train properly. It really is. Oh, Sir Kenneth Grange, a very nice train indeed. What specs am I running? All the details of my computer are on my YouTube channel in the About section. That's where all the details are, because I can't remember them offhand. Alright, that's it. 0.6, going to start braking. Keep braking. I won't wreck any more HSTs, don't worry, I'm on the slow lines. It shouldn't be a problem. Right. That's it. I'm quite good at driving the Electrostars. It's fun. I like the Electrostars very much. Very much like them, so I'm good at driving them. I've taken the time to learn how to drive these properly, so I'm good at it. Simple as. Train simulators take time to learn. And stuff like... There are certain trains that I like to drive, but I've never taken enough time to learn them properly. I'm not going to stop at the right place here, because I'm only a 4-car unit. I'm not so cruel to make the people walk all the way down. Besides, I have DOO screens. I don't need the mirror that's up there. Right. Look at that. That's quite nice, isn't it? Very nice train indeed. Not very nice frame rate, mind, but nothing you can do about that. It's Western Mainlines. Comes as part of the route, really. That should be one of the special features on the website. Have a frame rate that's worse than anything you've ever seen before. Right. Oh dear. Very nice. There's the sun. It's such a dark green. No side seems to be lighter than the other. That's fun. Oh, gone through the ground. Ealing Broadway is our next stop. Wow. Frame rate. It's because I'm looking back at London Paddington. That's where all the AI currently is. So, you know, it's the game crashed. Yay, right, lovely. I knew that was going to happen. That was just destined to happen. That was destined beyond all doubt for the game to crash. So, technical difficulties. My PC will go on strike. Train Sim went on strike. Don't know about anything else. Alright, let's load it back up again. Now that I'm loading it without driving anything else, it should not crash. Because obviously I drove the Riviera line 1.5 times before then, so, you know, we'll see. Should be okay. Hopefully, once it loads up again, we should be okay. If it crashes at the same time, then I won't be able to drive that anymore. But, you know, we'll try. We'll try the best we can. But the game will now obviously take forever to load. Oh, dear. You like the upside down pictures? Yep, technical difficulties. You gotta love it. Broken screen and everything. Come on. Alright, game's booted back up. Just got to finish updating the scenario database. Amongst other things. I'll pick the scenario again, wait for it to load Western Mainlines again, and then hopefully we'll be okay. You know, I've reinstalled all of Train Simulator recently, right? And then just uninstalled all the stuff I didn't want. And I drove just stock with no add-ons, like no third-party add-ons, or nothing from AP or Just Trains for ages. And because I just didn't want to go around to installing it all. And I didn't have a game crash once. I installed one Just Trains pack, and that's when I started getting game crashes. So that's interesting. And I can't remember which one I installed, but I started driving it for about 10 or 15 minutes, and I got my first game crash when I introduced something that wasn't off of Steam. So that's interesting for you. The game seems to run quite well by itself when nothing else is installed in it. As soon as you start adding stuff from elsewhere, that's when I start having problems. With crashing and stuff. Right. Western Mainlines, where are you hiding? There we go. Let's load the scenario back up. We'll have to drive the first bit again, but, you know, it's only a 25-minute scenario, so that's not too bad. Do-do-do-do-do. 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 This intermission music has been brought to you by M978. Bringing the banter to you. Right, let's get rid of that. You can see the game again now. Coding lure and scenarios of the game killer, I bet it is. It will crash again. How do you know? It's a fresh load. I haven't driven anything else beforehand, like I did last time, so hopefully it'll be okay. Your book departure time from London Paddington City. We've read that. Hello again. P, T, W, Q. Right. Lovely. I must agree, Euston is not a very nice station at all. I love London St Pancras. That is must be my favourite, and just the architecture in it is just so beautiful. It really is. Right, lights, lovely, and now we wait. Hopefully we'll have a bit more luck this time. Just got to sit around and wait again. Actually, we don't have to sit around and wait again. I don't think. No, we don't. Lovely. With a nice little cheeky Steam launch option, I can speed the simulation rate up. I can't remember what it's, I think it's called Enable Async Keys. If you throw that into the Steam launch options and use Control-Shift 1 through 5, you can speed the simulation up, which is fun. You can see everyone's walking around a bit faster. It doesn't work on career scenarios, but it does on standard scenarios, so we can skip this waiting time again. Isn't that fun? You can see the time's rolling by now. So there we go. And that'll do. Call it real time there. Real time being slowed down because the game's dropped below 24 frames per second. That's when you start losing the concept of real time. Pretty much. 29, 30. That's not too bad. It's not too bad. It's not great. Let's have the window open as well. Oops. Let's go. Let's go. 25 miles an hour. And how many frames? Not very many at all, but that's fine. Yes. People always look like they're walking really fast in silent films, don't they? It's hilarious. Yes. Train Simulator, the silent film edition. Alright. Speed back up, get out of Paddington. Hopefully we'll get a bit beyond Acton Mainline this time. We'll see. Maybe if I just don't look around as much, maybe I'll have a bit more luck then. Because looking back at Paddington causes the frame rate issues. So, I'm using OBS Studio, yes. That's what I'm using. That's it, 25. Nope. When you lag, the control... Pushing one press on the keyboard doesn't always necessarily do what you want it to do. When the game starts to lag. That's it. Like, you'll push it, you'll hear the sound, but it won't necessarily move the control. That's very frustrating. It's why I'd like something like the Rail Driver, so you can actually physically see where your controller is. Same as with, like, you're like a truck simulator in the steering wheel. You can't see how far you've turned the wheel unless you have a wheel properly. Like, if you're sticking your head out and stuff, and from this view, I can't see the throttle control, and there's no traction indication in any screen, so I don't know how far I'm accelerating, so that's fun. Let's go. Oh, GWR. Look at that. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Alright, 40 miles an hour. That's it. Ding. Approaching the 166 again. We're going faster than you. Very nice. I like the plain blue livery, but the GWR livery is definitely my favourite, without a doubt. One of the best GWR, or one of the best just Great Western liveries ever, really. Look at that! Absolutely incredible. And now we're going to accelerate away from you forever. Well, you're accelerating too. Ooh. I'm accelerating as well, but I'm electric. I have better acceleration than you. That's a given fact. That's why you're being replaced. They're supposed to be going to Bristol, aren't they? Aren't the 166s going to Bristol? I think they might be. Replace the 150s, so they can go back somewhere else. There we go. Alright, Acton Mainline, 2.9 miles to go. Again. Again. After the game crashed, that's fun. Approaching a 360. There we go, very nice. I do wish that someone would actually make the you know, the Heathrow branch. Like, in every iteration of the Great Western Main Line, like this one and the original one, no one's made the branch to Heathrow. It's like, why? You take up this line to Penzance, yet you won't take it to Heathrow. It's silly. It's absolutely silly. I've seen a thing as well. Apparently, GWR are going to be greening up some of their pacers. That'll be a laugh. I don't know where the 150s will go. Power up. It's like, what are the London Overground Class 172s going to do next year when the 710s come in? Because the 378s on the Watford DC line will go to the North London line, essentially. I keep doing that. But what are the 172s going to do? Where are they going? Because I don't know. At the moment, they're used by London Midland and Chiltern Railways, so they will be going to Chiltern. That'd be nice. I do love Chiltern Railways. Right. Speeding up nicely. Drive a pacer from London to Reading. I can't think of anything more torturous, to be perfectly honest. Oh, blimey. Didn't speed. Didn't speed. There we go. Alright. Ding. Lovely. The only trouble with JT routes as well is their signals are so vibrant, I can't tell the difference between green and yellow. That's fun. Let's keep slowing down. Just step on it. Just for Acton Mainline. Should be alright. Well, I know just Chiltern already have some 172, so it makes sense for them to go there. But nothing's been announced, as far as I can tell. But yeah. Because once the Goblin line comes out, we'll have a proper 172 in Train Sim, which would be nice. So, that'd be good. Especially for when the Chiltern line comes out. Hopefully a nice reskin will come along for that. Because it's got all the proper bogies and everything, which is good. Because the 172 is quite different to the 170. In a couple of regards. Alright, welcome to Acton Mainline again. It's a bit like the game won't crash when we try and depart this time. There we go. Is anyone working on extending the electrification on the Western Mainlines route, like for Train Sim? Because I'd love to take these further. I really would. Lovely. I'd love to take these trains further, but at the moment, the electrification is as it was in like 2015, only as far as Hayes and Harlington, like for the, you know, for the Heathrow services. So there we go. I'd like to see it be. I'd like to see more electrification, like electrification of the South West Coastal route as well, please. That'd be nice. Game crashed again. No, it's definitely something wrong here. That's just going to be the end of that, I think. That's not going to work at all. There is no way that is going to be occurring, that scenario. So we'll have to say an end to the 387 on the Western Mainlines, I'm afraid. We'll have to say an end to that indeed.